Good morning, my dear students and concerned teacher. Welcome you all to the virtual class Sundargarh. I am Dipak Kumar Senapati from Government High School, Varangakachar. Today, we are going to discuss on the second part of an interesting story of your English book, that is a hero, which is based on bravery and courage. Before going to discuss the second part, I remind you all to the first part of the story that Swami's father found a news about the bravery of a village lad, how a village lad came face to face with a tiger while he was returning home through the jungle path, and how he spent half a day by climbing on a tree. After this news, Swami's father took an opinion of Swami. Instead of giving positive response, Swami argued to his father that he will never be a boy at all. He must be a grown up and a very strong person. He also argued that if he had a lot of courage, what could he do? What could he do if a tiger attacked him? This argument made Swami's father very angry. So he ordered that to to prove Swami as fairness, he ordered Swami to sleep in the office room alone. But Swami was very afraid of darkness. He had never slept alone. He always slept beside Granny, and any change of this arrangement kept him trembling and awake all night. After all, Swami tried to change his father's mind, but he cannot do that. So, dear students, in this part of the story, we will able to know whether Swami will share from his father, or is can he prove himself as fairness. So let's move to the smartboard and discuss more about it. So dear student, here is the second part of the story, a hero. Let's see the first slide. The author, the hero, is composed by R.K. Narayan. You have already learnt in the first part. He was one of the finest Indian authors of his generation, writing in English. He is credited with bringing Indian literature in English to the rest of the world, and is regarded as one of India's greatest English language novelists. His stories were simple, fictional, and celebrated the humor and energy of ordinary life. So dear students, we will see the second part. Here is the second part. Swami's father sat gazing gloomily at the newspaper on his lap. Swami prayed that his father might lift the newspaper once again to his face, so that he might slip away to his bed and fall asleep before he could be called again. So dear students, Swami's father sat gazing. Gazing means look steadily, look intently as in surprise. Dear students, gazing means एक दृष्टि रे एक स्थिर दृष्टि रे चाहि रहिबा. स्वामीर बापा गोटे स्थिर दृष्टि रे चाहि रहिकी ग्लूमिंगली मीन्स डिप्रेसिंगली विषाद भाव रे किंबा आमे कहि परिबा गंभीर भाव रे पिले स्वामीर बापा गंभीर भाव रे एक गोटे स्थिर दृष्टि रे न्यूज पेपर को निजर लैप मीन्स कोल रे रखी पढुथिले. Swami prayed that his father might lift the newspaper once again to his face so that he might slip away to his bed and fall asleep before he could be called again. The students, Swami prayed that, Swami प्रार्थना कला his father might lift the newspaper once again to his face. जदि तार बापा न्यूज पेपर को पुणी थरे तांकर मुहर सामना को नहीं जानती उठाई नियंती सो दैट जहा फल रे he might slip away to his bed. Slip away means leave the place silently. नीरव रे से जगह छाड़ी से खसिकी पळै जाई थांदा to his bed and fall asleep before he could be called again. एवं गभीर निद्रा रे सोई पड़ी थांदा ताकू डाकिबा पूर्वरु. Before he could be called again, ताकू डका जिबा पूर्वरु से गभीर निद्रा रे सोई जाई थांता. Dear students, you have already learnt that Swami always slept beside Granny. He had never slept alone. So as if in answer to his prayer, तारो प्रार्थनारो डाको सुनिला भली father rustled the newspaper. Father rustled. The students, rustle means soft sound of dry leaves, such as rustle is soft sound by the movement of paper. Far shabda, rustled. His father rustled the newspaper and held it up before his face. पिले तारो बापा कौन कले ना न्यूज पेपर को तांकर मुहर सामना को नहीं आसिले and Swami rose. Dear students, your rose means the V2 form of rise. V2 form of rise. Rose. Swami rose silently and tiptoed away to his bed in the passage. Tiptoed means walk silently. Walk silently on one's heel, raised. So Swami कौन कला ना साइलेंटली नीरव रे उठिला एवं खसी चली गला निजर पाद चिपी चिपी टू हिज बेड इन द पैसेज जोटी से सोउथिला तार ग्रानी पाखरे पैसेज रे सोउथिला सेठा को से चली गला. ग्रानी वाज सिटिंग अप इन हर बेड. ग्रानी वाज सिटिंग अप इन हर बेड. ग्रानी पिले तार बेड रे तार सज्जा रे बसी थिले वा सिटिंग अप and remarked एवं पचारिले boy are you already feeling sleepy? Boy are you already feeling sleepy? पुओरे बाबूरे तते कौन प्रकृत रे निद लागुछि कि पचारिले. Don't you want to hear a story? Don't you want to hear a story? तू कौन आज चाहू ना गपटे सुनिया पाई कि. Swami made wide gesticulation to silence his granny. Swami made wide gesticulation. The students, gesticulation means movements of hands and arms to express ideas and feelings. Movements of hands and arms to express ideas and feelings. जाको आमे ओडिया रे अंग भंगी बोली पिले कहो. Swami made wide gesticulations to silence his granny. ग्रानी को नीरव करिया पाई स्वामी तार अंग भंगी माध्यम रे चाहानी माध्यम रे ताको स्वामी तार निजर ग्रानी निजर जेजेमा को जणाइला. बट दैट गुड लेडी सॉ नथिंग. किंतु गुड लेडी बिचरा ग्रानी किसी देखि पार नथिले. आज देयर वाज डार्कनेस इन द रूम. as there was darkness in the room. So Swami threw himself on his bed and pulled the blanket over his face. ତେଣୁ ସ୍ୱାମୀ ପିଲେ କ'ଣ କଲା, ନିଜକୁ ବେଡ୍ରେ ପକାଇ ଦେଇ ନିଜ ଉପରେ ବ୍ଲାଙ୍କେଟକୁ କଭର କରିଦେଲା. ବ୍ଲାଙ୍କେଟ ମିନ୍ସ କମ୍ବଳ ପିଲେ, the students, and pulled over his face. So then we move to the next slide. Then Granny said, don't cover your face. Don't cover your face. Are you really very sleepy? तुम्हें तुम्हारा फेस को कवर करो नहीं. Are you really very sleepy? तुमको कौन प्रकृत रे निद लागेलानी कि? स्वामी leaned over. Leaned, V2, leaned means V2 of a lean, move into a sloping position. Sloping position, the students it has wrongly mentioned. Sloping positions. Leaned माने उंडीवा पिले. स्वामी leaned over and whispered. स्वामी कौन कला, से कंबल भितरु बाहर को चाहिला एवं whispered means talk slowly, धीरे धीरे किना कहिला, please shut up granny. दया करी पार्टी बंद कर ग्रानी. डोंट टॉक टू मी, मो सहित कथा हुआ नहीं. एंड डोंट लेट एनीवन कॉल मी इवन द हाउस इज ऑन फायर. जदि भी घरे निया लगी जाऊ, जहाँ भी हे जाऊ, कहारी को कहबो नहीं जे मते डाकिबा पाई. If I do not sleep at once, I shall perhaps die. If I do not sleep at once, I shall perhaps die. जदि मु एबे न सुए, I shall perhaps die. बोध हुए मु एबे मरी जीवी. Dear students, you have already known that Swami was afraid of darkness. His father wanted to sleep Swami in the office room, but Swami had always slept beside Granny. So he turned over, curled and snored under the blanket till he found his blanket pulled away. तेणु पिले स्वामी कौन कला, टर्न ओवर मीन्स कड़ लेउटेला, एंड कर्ल्ड मीन्स जाकी जुकी सोइबा, क्राउच्ड रे सोइबा, एंड स्नोर्ड एवं घुंगुड़ी मारिला. स्नोर्ड अंडर द ब्लैंकेट, कंबल भितरे स्वामी पिले कौन कला ना कड़ लेउटेला, जाकी जुकी सोइला एवं ब्लैंकेट तले से कौन कला ना घुंगुड़ी मारिला. टिल ही फाउंड हिज ब्लैंकेट पुल्ड अवे, जे पर्यंत तार ब्लैंकेट को टणा जाएनी. डियर स्टूडेंट्स, स्वामी हैड ऑलरेडी नोन दैट हिज फादर मस्ट अवेक हिम. पिले स्वामी भल भाव रे जानी थिला जे तार बापा आसी ताउ डाकिबे. Father was standing over him. After some time, father came to Swami. Father was standing over him. Father said, Swami, get up, Swami. He looked like an apparition in the semi-darkness of the passage. Pile passage re, Swami and his granny slept in the passage. So of the passage re, semi-darkness भितरे अल्प अंधार अल्प आलोक भितरे स्वामीर बापा किभଳି देखा जाउतिले. लुक्ड लाइक एन apparition means a strange figure like a ghost. एक अद्भुत चेहरा, भूत बळी एक अद्भुत चेहरा. जेहेतु स्वामी भूत प्रेत को डरुथिला, स्वामी was afraid of darkness, so he looked like an apparition in the semi darkness of the passage, which was dimly lit up by light reaching there from the hall lamp. ले जोठी की पैसेज को लाइट टा स्प्रेड होतिला कोठारु ना हॉल लैंप रु, हॉल लागि थिबा लैंप रु, बत्ती रु लाइट टा आसी पैसेज को डिमली गंभीर भाव रे आलोक देउथिला lit of V2 of light. Swami stared and groaned as if in sleep. Swami stared and groaned as if in sleep. Swami ପିଲେ କଣ କଲା ନା ଗ୍ରୋନ୍ ଘୁଙ୍ଗୁଡି ଛାଡ଼ିଲା ଏବଂ ସତେ ଯେପରି ସେ ଗଭୀର ନିଦ୍ରାରେ ଶୋଇ ପଡ଼ିଛି. ଫାଦର ସେଡ୍ ଗେଟ୍ ଅପ୍ ସ୍ୱାମୀ. ଫାଦର ବାପା ଡାକିଲେ ସ୍ୱାମୀ ଉଠି ପଡ଼ ସ୍ୱାମୀ. So let's move to the next slide. After that, Granny pleaded. After that, Granny pleaded. Granny pleaded. ले तापरे Granny जेजेमा pleaded. अनुरोध कले. Why do you disturb him? तुम्हें कहीं की स्वामी को डिस्टर्ब करूछ. Then get up Swami, he said for the fourth time. After that, Father said for the fourth time, get up Swami. जेतेबेले बापा पिले चतुर्थ थर फोर्थ टाइम चतुर्थ थर पाई डाकिले स्वामी को उठी पड़ बोली. एंड स्वामी गट अप. स्वामी पिले उठी पड़िला. फादर रोल्ड ऑफ हिज बेड. फादर कौन कले ना स्वामी रो बेड को रोल्ड अप कले. रोल्ड अप मीन्स गुड़ाई देले. रोल्ड ऑफ द बेड. टूक इट अंडर हिज आर्म. एवं कौन कले टूक इट अंडर हिज आर्म एवं निजर बाहु तले काख तले धरी चलिले तार बेड को. एवं स्वामी कहले कम विथ मी, मो सहित आस. स्वामी लुक्ड एट ग्रानी. स्वामी इन द मीन टाइम स्वामी लुक्ड एट ग्रानी. स्वामी पिले ग्रानी आड़ को चाहिला. हेजिटेटेड फॉर ए मोमेंट. टिके कुंठाबोध करिछि स्वामी. Because Swami never wanted to follow his father because he did not want to sleep in the office room. So he hesitated for a moment. Hesitate means pause. Dear students, it has wrongly written pause. Pause in indecision before saying or doing something. किछि कहिबा पूर्वरु किंबा किछि कहिबा करिबा पूर्वरु कुंठाबोध करिबा रही जिबा. पज रही जिबा. सो स्वामी पिले हेजिटेट करिछि फॉर ए मोमेंट एंड फॉलोड हिज फादर इनटू द ऑफिस रूम. एवं शेषरे बापांक पछे पछे ऑफिस रूम को जाइछि. ऑन द वे ही थ्रू ए लुक ऑफ अपील. जिबा बाटरे ही थ्रू ए लुक ऑफ अपील एट हिज मदर. जिबा बाटरे से टिके अपील करिछि, टिके अनुरोध करिछि काहाकू ना तार टू एट हिज मदर, तार मामा को, तार माँ को. हला इफ हिज मदर हेल्प्ड हिम. इफ हिज मदर हेल्प्ड हिम एंड शी सेड, हिज मदर सेड, व्हाई डू यू टेक हिम टू द ऑफिस रूम. व्हाई डू यू टेक हिम टू द ऑफिस रूम. एवं तार माँ कहिसंदी काहेकि ताकू ऑफिस रूम को नहीं जाउछ. ही कैन स्लीप इन द हॉल. से हॉल ले सोई परिबो एकुटिया. आई थिंक मु भाबुची ही कैन स्लीप इन द हॉल. बट हिज फादर सेड आई डू नॉट थिंक सो. किंतु तार बापा कहिसंदी किंतु मु एकथा भाबी पारु नाही. एंड स्वामी वॉक्ड बिहाइंड हिम स्लोली विथ बोर्ड हेड. एवं स्वामी शेषरे बापांक पछे पछे मुंड को तल को करी बेंट टू डाउनवर्ड having the back and head inclined. मुंड तल को करी बोर्ड हेड मुंड तल को करी बापांकर पछे पछे चली जाइछि. After all, let me sleep in the hall, father. Let me sleep in the hall, father. Swami pleaded. After all, Swami pleaded, let me sleep in the hall. Once again Swami requested to his father, let me sleep in the hall. Swami wanted to sleep in the hall. Your office room is very dusty and there may be scorpions behind your law books. Your office room is very dusty. Swami कहिछि तार बापांको जे तुमर ऑफिस रूम बहुत डस्टी अछि. डस्टी मीन्स अपरिष्कार। And there may be scorpions behind your law books. Scorpions means a small creature that lives in hot and dry areas with a poisonous sting. A small creature that lives in hot and dry areas with a poisonous sting. जार सुंड पिले तो विषाक्त सुंड होता है. स्कॉर्पियंस माने आमे तो कंकड़ा बिछा बोली कहिताऊ. सो ऑफिस रूम वेरी डस्टी थिला एवं देयर मे बी स्कॉर्पियन सेठारे स्कॉर्पियंस गुडा कंकड़ा बिछा गुडी को थाई पारंती बिहाइंड योर लॉ बुक्स. आपणकर लॉ बुक्स रो पछपटे देयर मे बी स्कॉर्पियंस. तेणु स्वामी did not want to sleep in the office room as the office room was very dusty and there may be scorpions behind his father's law book. As you know, we know that Swami's father is a lawyer and the office room was very dusty and there may be scorpions. His father replied that there are no scorpions. There are no scorpions, little fellow. Here his father addressed his son, little fellow, sleep on the bench if you like. Sleep on the bench if you like. जदि तू चाहूचु तू मध्य बेंच रे सोई पड़ू. Can I have a lamp burning in the room? Can I have a lamp burning in the room? रूम भितरे बापा मु गोटे लैम्प टे बत्तीटे जड़ाई पारिबी कि? नो. His father said, no, you must learn not to be afraid of darkness. You must learn not to be afraid of darkness. तोते निहाती शिखिबार अछि जे किपरि अंधार को तू डरिबु नाही. It is only a question of habit. यह तोर अभ्यास न होबा कारणरू एसबु हेउछि. You must cultivate good habits. तोते कल्टिवेट करिया पे पड़िबो. तोते जानिबा पे पड़िबो, पालन करिया पे पड़िबो गुड हैबिट्स, भलो भलो अभ्यास गुडाक. Will you at least leave the door open? At least अति कम रे दुआर टिकु खोला रखिबी कि? स्वामी pleaded his father to open the door. At last his father agreed with Swami. His father said, all right, but promise, you will not roll off your bed and go to your granny's side at night. But promise, you will not roll off your bed and go to your granny's side at night. If you do it, mind you, I will make you the laughing stock of your school. स्वामीर बापा स्वामी को प्रॉमिस कराइले, बट प्रॉमिस यू विल नॉट रोल ऑफ योर बेड एंड गो टू योर ग्रानी साइड एट नाइट. स्वामीर बापा स्वामी को प्रॉमिस कराइले जे राति रे तू तोर बेड को रोल ऑफ करी जेपरी न जाऊ कहा पाखकू ना ग्रानी पाखकू. इफ यू डू इट, जदि तू एपरी करू, माइंड यू मने रख, आई विल मेक यू the laughing stock of your school. मु कौन करिबी ना laughing stock. Laughing stock means an object of a scornful laughter. Scornful laughter माने समस्ते तते घृण्य चक्षुरे तते थट्टा करिवे. स्कूल ले मु तोर थट्टा परिहास करेबी. जदि तू राति रे परि करू, निजर बेड को रोल अप करिकी ग्रानी पाखो को जाऊ, तेबे ताले मु तते स्कूल को जाई समस्तन को सामना रे तोर थट्टा परिहास करेबी. Swami failed cut off humanity. Swami failed. Swami अनुभव कला cut off from humanity. Humanity means the quality of being human. मानविकता. मानविकता गुण स्वामी ठारू हजिगला. स्वयं भाविला बापांक ठारे मध्य मानविकतार कोनोसी गुण नाही. He was pained and angry. या ताकू बहुत कष्ट देला एवं दूसरे मध्य बहुत जोर रागी गला. He did not like the strain of cruelty he saw in his father's nature. He did not like, से पसंद कला नहीं, the strain of cruelty he saw. से जो क्रूएलिटी जो निष्ठुरता गुण देखुथिला तार बापांक ठारे से ताकू आदौ लाइक कला नहीं. He hated the newspaper for printing the tiger story. At last से शेषरे जे न्यूज़पेपर को से कौन कला घृणा कला जी स्टोरी को प्रिंट करिची जी स्टोरी टी को प्रिंट करिची शेषरे से निजर रागटी को तारि ऊपर सुझाइला. He wished that से इच्छा कला जे the tiger had not spared the boy. से इच्छा कला जे बाघ काहेकि से पिलाटी को छाड़ू थिला. बाघ से पिलाटी को न छाड़ी थिले भलो होई थांता. Who did not appear to be a boy after all. शेषरे से गोटिए आउ बॉय हे कि बाहरी न थांता but a monster. शेषरे कौन ही थांता ना गोटिए monster हे कि बाहरी थांता. Monster means an abnormal body. गोटे भूत किंबा प्रेत होई कि बाहरी थांता. बाघ मारी देइथिले से भूत किंबा प्रेत ही बाहरी थांता. आउ मते आउ एठी सोइबाकू पड़ी न थांता. So dear students, it was all about your second part of the story, a hero. What we have learned from the second part of the story. For Swami's argument, father ordered Swami to sleep in the office room. But Swami did not want to sleep in the office room as there was scorpions and the office room was very dusty. But his father agreed with the Swami. Swami agreed with his father that his father allowed Swami to open the door and sleep. At last, Swami felt cut off humanity. He hated the newspaper printer for printing the tiger's story. So dear students, it was all about your part 1. Now let's move to the evaluation section, exercise session. I hope you all will answer the questions correctly. Let's move. This is your exercise section. The first question is, where did Swami sleep? Where did Swami sleep? Option A.
Option A.
Beside Granny. In the hall. At father's side, in his study room. Which one
Option
is
A. Option A.
Option A. Option A is the right answer. In the passage beside his granny. Thank you. Then your second question is, where was Swami's father reading the newspaper? Where was Swami's father reading the newspaper? Swami ro bapa newspaper केउंटी पढ़ुथिले? Option A, in his room. Option B, under the hall lamp. Option C, in the yard. Option D, in Swami's study room. Can anyone tell me?
Option B.
Option B.
Option B.
Option B is the right answer. Option B is the right answer. Thank you. Thank you all of you. Then your next question. From whom did Swami hear stories before going to sleep? From whom did Swami hear stories before going to sleep? सोइबाकू जिबा पूर्वरु स्वामी कहाँ ठारू गप सुनुथिला? Option A, from his granny.
Option A.
Option B, from his father. Option C, from his mother. Option D, from his friend.
Option A. Option A, from his granny. Option A, from his granny.
Thank you. Option A, from his granny. Option A is the right answer. Option A is the right answer. Then don't let anyone call me even if the house is on fire. Don't let anyone call me even if the house is on fire. Who said this? Who said this?
Swami. Option A, Swami. A. Option A.
Option A is the
Option A.
right answer. Very good. Very nice. Then your next question. How did Swami's father look like in the semi-darkness? Dear students, it has been wrongly again. Semi. How did Swami's father look like in the semi-darkness? Semi-darkness ଭିତରେ ସ୍ୱାମୀର ବାପା କିଭଳି ଦେଖା ଯାଉଥିଲେ? Option A monster, option B an apparition, option C a strange figure, option D an abnormal body. Which one is the right answer? Option B. Option B.
C.
Option B is the right answer. Then our next question. Swami got up. Swami got up. Swami got up at his father's dash call. Swami got up at his father's dash call. Swami ପିଲେ ଉଠି ପଡ଼ିଥିଲା ତାର ବାପାଙ୍କର କେଉଁ ଡାକରାରେ? At the first call, option A first call, option B second call, option C third call, option D fourth call. Which one is the right answer?
Option D.
Call.
D.
Option D.
Option D.
Option D.
बाबा ने
हमर सुना नहीं जाउछ. Option D नहीं सुना जाउछ हमर.
Very good, very good. Option D is the right answer. Then let's move to the next slide. On the way to the office room, Swami threw a look of appeal at his dash. At his mother, B father, option C granny, option D friend.
Option B.
Option B. Option B is not the right answer. On the way to the office room. Office room को जीवा बाटरे स्वामी कहाँ को चाहिला? Option A mother. A mother is the right answer. Then how was the office room? Office room टी किभली थिला? Very tidy, neat and clean, very dusty, very big.
Very dusty.
Very dusty.
Option C.
Option C. Option C is the right answer. Then Swami's father was a dash. Swami's father was a dash. Option A doctor. Option B scientist. Student mistaken. Option B scientist. Option D lawyer. Option D teacher. Which one is the right answer?
Option C.
Option C. Option C.
Option C.
Option C is the right answer. Swami's father was a lawyer. Then at last Swami hated dash. At last Swami hated dash. Shanti Devi High School. Clear? Shanti Devi High School. At last Swami hated dash. Option A his father, option B his granny, option C news printer, option D his mother. At last Swami hated dash. His father, his granny, news printer, his mother. Which one is the right answer? The right answer is news printer. News printer. So dear students, it was all about the evaluation session. Then you have a homework. Answer the following questions. Why did Swami's father want him to sleep alone? What made Swami disseparate, means sad and angry? What did Swami wish after he was left alone in the office room? ଯେତେବେଳେ ସ୍ୱାମୀକୁ ଅଫିସ ରୁମ୍ରେ ଛାଡ଼ି ଦିଆଗଲା ସେ କ'ଣ ଫିଲ୍ କଲା, ତାର ଇଚ୍ଛା କ'ଣ ଥିଲା? Why was Swami afraid of to sleep in the office room? ସ୍ୱାମୀ କାହିଁକି ଭୟ କରୁଥିଲା ଅଫିସ ରୁମ୍ରେ ଶୋଇବା ପାଇଁ? What did Swami pray? ସ୍ୱାମୀ କ'ଣ ପ୍ରାର୍ଥନା କରୁଥିଲା? So here is the homework for you. I hope you all have understood the second part of the story very well. So in the next class we will discuss about the third and fourth part of the story. So thank you.